Howdy, Mike McCoy here. Finally back. I ain't made a video in a week, I don't guess. We've been kind of busy down at the sawmill trying to get that radiator back on that chipper motor and sawing and carrying on. Mother's had a cold and she don't do sick well. Her idea, if she's sick, the cure for it is hard work. And it spills over on me, so she's been a little puny. And we're mountain folks, so we go for the mountain remedies a lot of times, you know. And she mixed up some peroxide and water and snuffed it up her nose, and it's like a hammer hit her in the head. And she canned this tomato juice here. And that's got some kind of pepper in it. I don't know if it's Carolina Reaper, Habanero, I don't know. But that stuff is hot. And she said, well, I'll get me a glass of that. And said, that'll soothe my throat, you know, where it's kind of raw. Well, she come in here and put it in the refrigerator, and I didn't think nothing about it. Well, after a while, she poured her a little bit of that and drunk it. And it come up just about as fast as it went down. She said that's the hottest stuff she'd ever drunk. She tried to get me to drink something. I ain't gonna do it. She can't stand it. I know it'd kill me. But I don't. It says 1 pod. I can't see it in there, but now, if it's the hot that made her throw up, I don't want nothing to do with it. I told her, I said, Jordan, we got that on video. Now this guy, she just glared at me. And we've got the radiator put back on. Got everything hooked up except one hose. The top radiator hose, I'm going to have to finagle it a little bit, but I believe it'll hook up. And I hope ain't no holes in that radiator. We'll know when we pour water in it Monday. And I'm getting the cold now. My head's trying to stop up. And I worry about getting colds anymore since I'm already kind of sick. For the last cold I had turned into pneumonia fever. I don't want that no more. But I went and got a pneumonia shot 2 years ago, I guess it was, and I hope that'll take care of it. But I am getting a cold, but it ain't bad. Ain't not as bad as Mother's. But Mother does not do sick well at all. She thinks she's supposed to work it out, I guess. And if anybody gets in her way, it's just too bad. But I don't know, we've had a good week this last week. Everything worked pretty good. Sawed a little lumber and sold it. And worked on that radiator. I finally found me a radiator. Didn't think I was ever going to find one. A new core was like $1,500–$1,600. But I found one. Had to build one bracket, 3 brackets for it, one on the bottom, one on each side. And got them built and welded on, bolted on stuff, and all that worked real good. So it looked good. I'm gonna do a video on it when we started, from where we started till we finished. But that's just to give you a heads up. And I want to thank all my new subscribers. I'm gonna read them names out, you know, and probably butcher half of them, but I do appreciate my subscribers. And I've got several the last 2 weeks. I think I'm up to like 335. That's 330 more than I ever thought I'd have. So here it goes. If I can get this computer to come on. Miss Espinosa, Sawmill 27B, County Line Logging, Grufford Edwards, Jimbo 46, Toby Beach, Rams 2004, 2004, Golden Farms, Anna Marie Stanwyck, and I can't even come close to this, and JWSOLARUSA. Jaworski, I guess, I don't know. Apologize if I missed your name, Timber Jake Bob, Captain Jerk, He's a good guy. Gators World, Carl E. And this next one, Stevie Billow. Old Stevie. I like Stevie. Stevie's the man. That just made my day when he subscribed to my channel. Old Stevie. Loggerway right hand man. Storm in Normez. Storm in Norman, I guess. I don't know. Chad Izzet. Grain Holler 100. Snuffy Smith. And John Orzo. Appreciate every one of you. Messed your name up. Sorry about that. I'm a redneck. I can't say names good. But I do appreciate it. And again, thank you, Stevie. You're a good guy. He tickles me to death. Just try to stay warm. It's been cold down here. It's like 20 something this morning. Down here in the south, that's deep freeze. I don't like that. But it's supposed to warm up next week, so everything will be good there. Take the glasses off to where I can see you. And maybe we'll get to saw a little next week. We've got a few orders coming in, just dribbling in, but it don't take a whole lot for us anymore. And my little computer tore up. I've took this thing back 3 or 4 times. I may have got a rotten apple, I don't know. But I like Apple computer, but seems like it tires up more than usual. For my daughter-in-law down there, she got one the same time I got this one. And she's a rider, so she uses hers way more than I do. Mine, hers is never even hiccuped. And it's the cheaper version. This is the MacBook Pro. And I think she got the Air. And if I get another, it's going to be that Air. I ain't getting another MacBook Pro for this thing. It's give a lot of trouble, you know. Like I say, I may have got a rotten apple. But I'm hard on stuff like that. I'll cut it off before it's ready to cut off. And I was downloading something other than hit another key or had my earbuds plugged. Something went wrong and you couldn't even cut the thing on. So that's the way it goes. But you ain't worried with viruses, and it works good. I can edit good with that little simple editing tool, iMovie, and it just does good. I ain't complaining, but I go back to the computer shop pretty regular with it. But that's it. Talk at you later. Bye.